Every year, the people of Kaldaha would celebrate the transition of winter to spring. The ice would finally begin to melt again, crops would begin to flourish, and everyone was once again happy and healthy. During the final weeks of winter, a beacon would be constructed onto the lake of ice that lay in the center of the village. The residents waited day by day in anticipation for the ice to break and the beacon to fall, marking the end of winter and the beginning of spring. When the beacon did eventually fall, a huge celebration would commence the very next day. There would be a huge feast of delicious food. People would sing and dance. There were even special performances. These festivities lasted all day and all night. At least, that's how it was every year, until this one. The village people were unaware that their ancestors had unintentionally built their houses on a very thin layer of land. Over the years, that little bit of land began to erode, allowing the lake to expand. By the time the beacon fell this year, the ground was just too weak and brittle. The ice cracked, and the beacon smashed to the ground. The residents of Kaldaha let out a huge roar in excitement, only shortly for these roars to turn into screams of terror. The ground began to fall beneath their feet. Houses started to crumble and fall into the icy depths. The villagers ran for their lives, but they were not quick enough. Eventually, everything and everyone in Kaldaha was submerged into the icy cold waters below. There was simply nothing left. Hello everybody, my name is Milo and welcome back to Forsaken Lands. We're starting a whole new Forsaken Land today. I hope you all enjoyed that little lore backstory thing of our Kaldaha village that we're going to be making here. No more tree houses, no more jungle biome, no more sacrificing to the gods. No more hot weather. It's chilly over here. Very chilly. But anyway, with all that being said, how about we just get straight into the building? So I thought it would be a good idea to get down a starter house in the kind of style of how everything is going to be built. But I do need a place to put all my items and everything. So yeah, this is going to be like my house that I live in, kind of, at least temporarily. I'm actually recording this with replay mod and talking over it, so I've never done this before. Hopefully it all goes well. I just did this because it's a bit easier to talk about what I need to talk about rather than focusing on the building, and yeah. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? So, the first thing I will say is you may notice there that it all looks different. It's not the vanilla texture pack, which it is not. I'm using BOO's texture pack. First of all, it is beautiful. I've never actually played with it before. I've only seen it in his videos, and I love it so much. There's just, I don't know what it is about it, but it looks beautiful. Might not be using it for the rest of the time. It literally does just depend on what the next Forsaken Land is. Probably will be going back to vanilla. There is one main reason that I'm using BOO's texture pack, and that is because the bricks in this look amazing, like so much better than in vanilla, and I was really struggling on what block to use for the house. How do I explain this? Like the roof, the corner, the edging of the roof, I guess. And then I was trying out some texture packs, and then obviously I'll try BOO's, and the bricks look fantastic. So that's like the main reason. Yeah, just the bricks really. The windows are nice as well, and so nice, so nice. Yeah, so second thing, you may notice that I'm building with two different shades of wood. First of all, the texture pack helps a lot. It looks a lot better in this one. It does look okay just using spruce. I tried that out, but I thought, well, this Forsaken Land, Kaldaha, isn't set in like not really present time, not centuries and centuries ago, but not like in the present. They also haven't got like access to many resources, you know. They're kind of living off the land and getting a hold of what wood they can. So, you know, they got some spruce and some oak, and I thought they kind of just like scrap their houses together and make them, you know, scrap houses, but also look really nice at the same time. I do really like how it looks with the combination of the two of the woods. That's just my opinion though. You guys might think it looks horrible. Hopefully not, because there's going to be a lot of building in that sort of style to come. What else was there? Yes, my inspiration for Kaldaha as a whole, I thought I'd just mention it really quick. The other week I was watching a documentary on Alaska, and it was like a 3-part documentary of winter, spring and summer, and like how all the animals survived and the people and all of this. And there was a town of which I cannot remember the name of what it was called, but like a very small town. And you know, as winter was coming to an end, similar to how I said in my backstory, they would build a tripod on this sheet of ice over a lake, and then everyone who lived in that town could sort of like place a bet kind of thing on when they thought the tripod was going to fall, the ice was breaking, the tripod fall, and then whoever got closest to the minute would win a huge amount of money. I can't actually remember how much it was. It was a lot more than you would think it would for like a small little town. I want to say somewhere up in the like, actually I'm not going to say a number because it's probably wrong. A lot of money though. Yeah, so I was watching that and I was like, I need a new idea for Forsaken Land, and yeah, that was it. I really like the idea of building in a snowy biome. Kind of wanted to get out of the jungle really. The trees and everything, it got a bit too much. But yeah, I think that's it. That's where my inspiration came from for Kaldaha. Obviously mine was a beacon instead of a tripod because I can't build a tripod because it's Minecraft and that's difficult. Anyway, I'm blabbering on now. I think that's it. That's the house done, and I will yeah, hop back into the game now. Alright guys, so we're inside the house. I've already taken out the floor just to save your eardrums a little because, you know, very noisy. But we're actually going to lay down the floor using some lovely looking andesite, and I wish so bad that andesite actually looked like this in vanilla, because this is amazing. I'm just going to go ahead and say it now. I'm going to apologize for the amount of times that I just compliment this texture pack, because, like, imagine, like, hang on, 2 seconds. Look how disgusting this looks. Like, honestly, it's hideous. It's actually hideous. Anyway, let's change back. I don't like it. Whew, much better. Yeah, my eyes are no longer in pain. Yeah, so that's the floor, and I'm actually gonna possibly, I'm getting some lag, that's never good. Put some of the refine, or what's it called? Polished andesite in, just every now and again maybe. Possibly where the, like, I don't know how this texture pack does it, but where, like, oh, it's got cracked in it. Oh, this is amazing. It, like, randomizes what block you put down. Like, these are all the same block, but they look totally different, and I think it looks absolutely wonderful. And then just maybe one over here. That's got some moss in it. That's nice. And yeah, like that. Don't want to overdo it with that, because those blocks do really stand out compared to the other ones. I've basically just got a bunch of stuff in my inventory. I got an idea of some of the things I can use and stuff. I'm just going to place it all down, really. So I'm going to put my bed in this little corner here. We'll obviously have something here. And we got the furnace. Let's do the furnace first, actually. So I've got this chimney coming down. How many furnaces did I bring? I brought 2. It might look a little bad with 2. Yeah, no, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. That is why I brought iron bars, because this is usually what I do when I got a single furnace and I want to make it look cool. I don't really know why, but I feel like that improves it somewhat. Now what? So next to our bed we should probably have at least a chest. So we'll put that there. And then maybe like a little stand. I brought some fences, correct. And pressure plates. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that looks okay. So that's that little corner done. The lighting in here, I think we're okay actually. I haven't actually checked. Just have a quick scan round. I'm not too worried about lighting up obviously everything outside, but you know, I don't really want to walk into a house and get blown up. How the hell did I just get XP then? I think I must have killed something outside the window. Yeah, okay, so we're all good. Yeah, they're still chilling over there. They're very scary. They're like White Walkers, aren't they? Anyway, I'm getting distracted by mobs. So we've got our little chimney here, going straight up. What should we put in this corner? I did bring a flower pot, so maybe if we do the good old cover a log in trapdoors. I don't know if that's a common thing or not, but that's what I do quite a fair bit. And then we'll put a, I'm not even going to try it, a zerbluette maybe. No idea. Yeah, sure. What should we put here? I am actually going to need a trapdoor to go like underground somewhere, just to have like a mini little storage system, storage room, just to get a couple of items and, you know, things I might need, like I did in Zalamia. So I might do that there, possibly. I do... Whoa. Okay, big lag spike. Nice. My world is, like, slowly dying, I think. I'm really worried. Every time I go back to creating a community... Okay, I'm just giving my own world a gender. It, like, is really laggy to begin with. It's quite worrying, to be honest. Yeah, so, okay, we got a little table there in case I want some guests over. Not that I will, but... you know, just in case. It's this gap here. I did have an idea. I don't know what this is going to look like, though. Let's try this. That doesn't actually look too bad. Does it? Does it? I don't know. I think that's okay. Oh, I can fit under here. Who knew? Yeah. It's kind of like shelves, in a way. Sort of. Not really. What other stuff have I got? Okay, I do need to figure out where I'm going to put my little ladder going underground. I am thinking in this corner, to be honest, so I'm just going to put a trapdoor there for now. Ew, that does not look nice, but there's nothing I can really do about it. Is there anyone else that I can put it? Not really. Oh, what about... No, I was gonna... I'm struggling. The other idea I had is I need a crafting bench somewhere. So we could have that in the corner. See, that looks nicer, but it doesn't serve much of a purpose. Is it gonna look horrible if I just kind of like dig down a little bit here? Let's just see what that looks like. The answer is yes. Yes, it looks horrible. Okay. I'm not going to do the storage room on camera anyway. That's just something I'll do off camera. It's not part of the build. But I would say, I mean, for the most part, we're done in here. There is this space empty, which I'm not, and this like massive open space here. But realistically, in a house, you wouldn't like have something here as soon as you walk in the door, would you? Again, I'm not going for realism at all in this series. But you wouldn't. I feel like if I put something here or here, it might get in the way a little bit. What other things have I got? I've got some bookshelves. Do I have a silk touch something? Yes, I do. I only brought 2. That probably wasn't very smart. How about if we switch these things out? Oh, it's getting nighttime. Still looks absolutely fabulous. Yeah, what if we put some bookshelves in that corner? Okay. And then if I just put my crafting bench like here, what does that look like? That looks really out of place. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I do quite like the bookshelves actually. That is kind of tempting me. Just trying to think of anywhere else I could put my crafting bench, but I don't think there is. Maybe like underneath here. Yeah! Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's nice. I'm not going to be able to put a pressure plate here, am I? Damn it. No, I'm not. That's not the end of the world. I usually just put the pressure plate on top just to make it look a little different. That sounds like a really worried yeah, I'd say that's good, actually. Let's have a little sleep. I'm just going to have a little think. What else have I got on my inventory? I think I had some paintings. A painting and some buttons. We've used virtually everything else, haven't we? Yeah. Okay, is there anywhere I can put a painting? Here? Maybe? Like a 1x1? Let's just try it. That's gonna go. There we go. Not that one, please. Another one. Nope. I said, no. I don't even know what any of these paintings are. I can't even begin to try and figure out. Let's see what that looks like. I don't know. Yeah, let's leave that just to add a little something in this open space here. Sure, why not? It doesn't look horrible, does it? Does it? Tell me, please. Right, I'd say that's the interior done. So, I mean, house complete, right? Alright guys, that is going to be it for, I was going to say episode 1. It's not episode 1. We're not doing that sort of thing. Halfway through the series, I'm not even sure what episode this is. I'm not going to try and guess. But that's the first house done. So I hope that sort of gives you an idea to what this place could look like in the end. I mean, we're going to have the big ice. I'm going to basically expand this ice hole thingy. What would you call it? Ice sheet? I don't know. And make it bigger, and then we'll build the big beacon in the middle. Probably nearer towards the end. But this is going to be the kind of style of houses and buildings and everything, and I really like it. That was a big spin. I'm happy with it, so I hope you guys are too, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.